Hello, everyone. Good evening. And for those of you who celebrate the new year, Happy New Year. I pray that you all had a wonderful new year. We're safe. If you are watching this, you are still breathing, and we want to be thankful and grateful for that. Um, and just sending you guys love, light, and healing energy. And this is something we can all do, family. Let me just say this. This is something all of us can do. You can always be that person to want to be kind and spread love, healing energy because you were created as such to have these beautiful powers and things within you. And these are some of the things that it's beautiful that a lot of you guys are coming into that in that enlightenment. And if a lot of you follow me, excuse the glare, family. I really am going to invest in a nice camera because the phone don't work for me. I'm about tired of the phone. So, yeah. But it's the message, right? Right now, at this present time, in this present moment, for those of you who are keeping up with what's going on over there in Israel or Iran, over there, in that area. I believe it's Israel, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I know it's over there in that area. A lot of these things that are happening are very, very unfortunate. It's unfortunate, it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, these are some of the things that has been prophesied, and a lot of the things that are happening are basically divinely written, divinely orchestrated. A lot of the things that happen on this planet are the laws of the universe. It's the laws of the Most High. It's the divine laws. So a lot of things that go on, these disasters in certain areas and things, these are things that's already set up to happen. That's why it's so important right now for a lot of us to really start going within. It's about really going within and really understanding what's good and what's bad. There's a misconception of how we view people. It's visual, but it should start with your third eye, not these two physical eyeballs. It should start with your mind, being able to really discern. Open your mind to what's really going on on this planet. Are you seeing the beauty and the changes? Are you opening your mind to enlightenment and not looking at it as something that you've been programmed for so long to believe, that you feel that certain things are not up to your standards, or it's wicked, or it's evil, because it goes against what you've read? And where did you get that from? Right now, me personally, my journey, I've learned a lot, and there was a lot of things that made me who I am today. It made me strong. And I talk about these things because I know it's a lot of you guys out there who really have gone through things in your life and you struggle with really stepping away and being true to yourself, because we're so used to what we've been trained to believe, what this 3D reality is. But the reality is what you make it. You're going to have some people who are consciously capped. People that don't want to know who's stuck in their ways. They feel like, this is what it is and things like that. And that's okay. We still love them. Everybody's timing is different. But what we're not going to do is pass judgments on those who decided to step outside of the box of what you've been programmed to believe. not to know, not to really open your subconscious mind, because it's sitting in your subconscious mind, the truth, the knowledge, and it's sitting in your pineal gland. All of the beauty that the Creator have put out here now, the divine, we have to understand how deep these things go. When you have people constantly bringing up Jesus, in Jesus' name, Jesus this, Jesus that, and when you talk about God, and see, I'm about to go there because this is imperative. Because we have to have an understanding of truth, family. And I'm not speaking to those who have an agenda. I'm speaking to you innocent beings who really honestly believe what you've been taught. And for a lot of you guys, if you have not gone and read anything else outside of the Bible, do you know how many Bibles there are in each culture, in each country? There's different Bibles. And for those of you who always calling out Jesus this, Jesus that, at the end of the day, you have to really learn who he was. What was his name? Where did that name come from? What was the name before that? Is this his real name? Well, let me go back a little further. Well, let me step outside of this Bible and do some more research. Because now the veil is lifted. The Christ consciousness is rising. The Antichrist is on its way, if not here. And the Antichrist is keeping you from opening your Christ consciousness. It's keeping you dumbed down to that one Bible, that one book. And people get offended when you say, and I've been there, done that, and this isn't to bash anyone, but what you're not going to do is try to bash us individuals, us beings who have decided to open our mind and do what the Creator created us to do, which is open our minds, which is what Yeshua taught the people, the knowledge that he obtained. Do you guys study who thought this? You got to understand thought, Thoth. Look it up, family. And this was spirituality before Christianity created Jesus. This is ancient Egypt. Egyptian spirituality. And there's a lot of different, there's a book I'm reading, The Emerald Tablets by Billy Carson. I recommend read a lot of different, get information on that before you guys are quick to really now block this knowledge and this freedom of your mind that's being handed to you as a gift. Because now we're on a new earth. This is the age of Aquarius. We're out of this system of control. You got to understand these gods and things you've been calling out to in these books and things, and people always saying, he's our father, God, he gonna do it. The Lord, who he. Look up he. What does that say? That's a person. So who is he? So the spirit of that man is coming to save you? When we're all children of the Son, we all come together. There is no division. This is what was created to keep up a lot of the things that's going on this planet. That's when I talk about All these different religions. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not in nothing. I'm within me. I'm doing what the Creator created me to be. It's about change, being true to who you are, loving on yourself, and really being real, moving in integrity, really having genuine love for the people without worried about what you're going to gain out of it, what you kind of publicity you can get. I don't listen to nothing anybody tell me about all these folks who's been in having all this fame and power and money and haven't been doing much of nothing but making themselves look good and bragging about what they got going on. And you got people falling apart in the real world. You have people still struggling to open their minds to the truth out here, to the things that has been put out here for us. This is a new day and age. And the beautiful thing about it, family, you're here. You are able to witness this change that is spoken of in that book you read. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I've been there, done that, read the Bible, read the book of Enoch, read the Apocrypha. But I also stepped outside of the box. I looked and took in information from different people and spiritual teachers who had knowledge. It's okay to open your mind. Understanding a lot of these things, it should be natural to us. You shouldn't need to call on another deity to give you what's already inside of you. And you can't get upset when, me personally, I consider myself a God because I have God in me. I'm not perfect at all, not by a long shot, but I try to stay real. I try to show people love. And this is what we should be on, family. And most importantly, loving yourself. Forgiving yourself. Unforgiveness of yourself is one of the most horrible things to leave this planet, and never forgiving yourself. Never pouring that love into yourself. First. Okay? Y'all know I had to go there with that, family. Pouring that love into yourself. And I don't try to, I feel no need to explain myself. I allow people to think and feel how they want and say what they want. On this journey, I've had so much said about me. I'm looking like, what in heaven's name? What? Oh, what? They said what? And you can, it then it's kind of like, family, I was in my own dark place, okay? Going through my own battles. Becoming an alchemist of my life. Opening my mind. Absorbing all these dark truths of the planet. Meanwhile, people were trying to destroy me. And I was in such a dark place. And I only say this, not for pity, not for people to feel sorry for me, because I know there's so many people, so many of you have gone through a lot. I say that to say this. You're strong. And you can get through it. Because I did. You have to get to a point in your life where it is what it is. When people show you who they are. Sometimes we want to keep painting pictures of people of what we want them to be. We're trying to manifest them into what we want or what we need. When we haven't even done the things within ourselves. Family, this is a time, like I told you guys, I don't care. We are going to get this beautiful truth out. Your mind deserves to be free, okay? When you're constantly calling out God, him, he. Who says God is a he? I can respect mother and father, but people call when you I'm about to go a little deep, family. I'm about to go a little deep because you know how I do. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So I got to come through with the jewels because I love y'all. You got to understand the energy that's been running this planet. It's been masculine energy. Not to bash our men, okay? But to my men, y'all know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Okay. Y'all feel me. It's been a masculine energy running this planet, which is the reason why the planet has been a circus. Chaotic, narcissistic energy, egotistical energy, power hungry, money hungry, control hungry energy running this planet. We need the nurturing back, understanding, love. All of this energy that's been pushed on our babies, all this little, real low vibrational things that we shouldn't even be putting in our children's faces right now. The way women have to look, not really loving themselves because they feel like they got to go get all this stuff done because this is the images that's being pushed out by this masculine energy. This is how you're supposed to look. This is what makes you bad. Go get that BBL. Go get that this. Go get that. Go get that lip job. Go get your lips blown up. Go get this. Go get that. Go remove a couple of them ribs and shrink your waist. I'm just saying, you know, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, family. Think about it. The energy that's been running this planet for a very long time. It's time for the change. And unfortunately, a couple things have to be uprooted so that those seeds could be planted so that we can sprout out new. Because a lot of these seeds that's been planted have sprouted out some ugly things. A lot of ugly, hurtful truth. Some people struggling to absorb. You hear some of these people in these churches, you talk about, you tell somebody, okay, yeah, I don't go to church. No, I've read the Bible, but I'm not a Bible person. I like some of the Psalms because you know why? A lot of those are spells. Understand that Bible that y'all read. I'm not interested in praising Jesus. I'm not. His name is actually Yeshua for the melanated people going back. We gotta understand we gotta understand the different reigns, the different times when different cultures were ruling things. So from spirituality, then you got your Christianity, you got all this stuff. You got certain people who have been in power, so they of course they're going to create it. They're going to create something that can control the people at the same time where the people are worshiping them. Do you really know who the God is in that Bible that y'all hold on to so faithfully? You ask me, do I believe in God? Absolutely. Do I believe in the creator of all things? Absolutely, I do. but I don't believe in that God you read about. Not in there. And I'm not saying a lot of things are negative in that Bible, but some people are really holding on to that Bible like that's the only word on this planet that mattered. And you have not done no research. You don't even know why you're so connected to that Bible, because you've been put under a spell. Under a spell. There's nothing wrong with honoring Yeshua, because he was a teacher and he opened up to share knowledge sacred knowledge that he wasn't supposed to share. Same as Thoth. A lot of these things and artifacts and the evidence of these things are in ancient Egypt. Most of y'all ain't traveled to no Egypt to look up none of this. You ain't even put that Bible. You won't even go outside the Bible, and you quick to tell a spiritual being, somebody like us, we evil and we worship the devil because we don't believe in that book you read. And come on, make it make sense, family. We gotta, this is said with so much love and no judgment, because there's so many people that's in this religion that's quick to judge and say so much negative thing about spirituality. Spirituality is freedom. You're free of your mind. You know that you're a powerful being. You know that you manifest the things in your life. You understand that science and spirituality come together. You understand there's more than 3D reality, fancy cars, big houses, money. People will have all of that and be miserable. And you got some of the brokest people living some of the most happiest lives. There's nothing wrong with having beautiful things, the finer things in life. I want that in my life. But I also feel like I have the finer things right now. It's the little things. Once you really understand and embrace and enjoy your life, enjoy who you are, tap into your own divinity, your own powers, and stop seeking things outside of you. Stop going to a third-party pastor, minister, giving them your money to tell you something that you could sit down, meditate, and pray on, and you're going to understand yourself. Connect with other spiritual beings. Freeing your mind from the prison you've been, the spell you've been put under. You guys have been put under a spell. I have to sip, family. This is turmeric, chai, and vanilla. I think yogi. Let's see what it says. Relate to your greatness and not to your weakness. Ooh, I love it. Relate to your greatness and not your weakness. So you guys can see. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't see, but that's what it said. I thought that was pretty cool. But yes, family. It's okay and for a lot of y'all who there, it's okay. One thing about me, I'm always gonna stay true to myself in my journey. I'm about what's right. I don't care what nobody think and say about me. Cause at the end of the day, I can look myself in the mirror every single morning and love myself. I struggle sometimes, but I know I move in integrity. And I'm real. I'm not evil. I'm not out here doing wicked stuff. I love me. I protect my vessel. I'm not out here spreading myself around. A lot of the times on these journeys called life, There's going to be so many things that you're going to be met with. And I don't know how much I can emphasize how awesome it is for you guys to really be here for such a time as this change on this planet. Yeah, some of you, if you early on your journey, you're going to be okay. You're going to go through some darkness. You're going to even go through depression. But that's because you're going through an awakening. You're opening your mind, so your body is going through the spiritual change. You're connecting with the universe, the divine, the energy. Once you start opening that, once you open that portal, ain't no going back. You can't unsee it. And it's beautiful. It's disappointing, but it's a lesson, and it was a season. It was a time. It was one of them times where, man, I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm here for such a time as this change. I'm forever constantly working on myself. But one thing about me, I have love in my heart for people. And I'm genuine. What you see is what you get. There's so much that needs to be changed in this world because there's been so much to destroy it. You got people doing anything for fame and money. That's why we are in a time where what you have to really go within and say, what really matters to me? And this is the time that once you really open your mind to who you are and understand the things that is really out there for you, not feeling like you have to follow somebody else's path or do what the world is telling us what a job look like, what success look like. Going within, following your heart, understanding your purpose and doing it for yourself. Obtaining your success in a healthy way, a high vibrational way, a way that still benefits someone else, because we are here of service, no matter what, good or bad. We are here of service, and we have to be of service to other people. That's what we're here for. We're not just here for ourselves. I had my moment where I've been in my own little space and place, you know, working on my healing. I lost my dad. You know, I'm going through that. So this is a time where we have to show compassion. You know, yeah, everything ain't gonna be kumbaya, but it's okay to open your mind to the truth. You've been being controlled. You've been lied to. You know, a lot of stuff is being pushed in our face for a reason. Don't always believe the hype on this fake news. Only thing that'll catch my attention on news if they just talking about something nice, a charity or something, you know, something cool. All this news and all this stuff, it's always a lot of stuff staged. This world is a circus. But it's a small circus. We not part of that family. We don't want to be part of that. Okay? We gonna get this, we gonna open our minds because we want to be free. A lot of things have been set up to control and destroy, but it's not happening no more. We're tired. We're done. And if anybody is in a dark place, this is for anyone. And I say this on every one of my videos, family, because I know there's a lot going on, and there's probably some people who are on their journey new, finding out a lot of these different things and dark secrets and all this stuff coming out. Sometimes, you know, we, bad as we don't want to see that some of this stuff is real, and we really been bamboozled and railroaded, you know, it's disappointing. It's very disappointing, you know. That's why it's important for us to really understand who we are. Once you know who you are, the game changes. I had so many struggles and battles, but it made me so strong. I didn't even realize how strong I was until I got through a lot of it. I sat back and really went within and said, man, I went through all of that and I'm still standing. I be struggling, but I be standing because the struggle is real. And I like to do my videos to help people like me and you. I've been there, done that, family. So I understand how you feel. This is for anybody going through anything in your life. You feeling like giving up, don't you dare do that to yourself. Sometimes I see on posts where I seen a post and it was like somebody was saying something about, you know, wanting to leave this world or whatever. And I had to think, like, you never know what people are going through, to the point where, because I used to think like, okay, they should be posting that on, but we never know what people are going through where they may not have anybody, and that may be all that they have. I've seen people sit there and just stare at their phone and just be crying and talking about what they got going on, just crying real hard and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow. When I did, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm like, okay, what you doing all that for? On, you know, not in a mean way, but I'm like, why would you want people to see that? Like me, I'm a person that if I see people crying, I will cry. So what is the like? Do you need help, or, you know? But I had to get out of that ignorant energy. Because to me, how I was thinking, I was thinking that was pretty ignorant. Because what if that person don't have nobody? And that's all they have. See how we can change some of these things into some positive things? Being, not being pessimistic with the way things is happening in this world. I don't get wrapped up in the celebrity drama, because this world's so fake and staged. You got to understand what certain stories are blowing up. You got to look and detour. Go do research. Go find out what's going on in the world, because it's a reason why it's some drama in the industry, because something else you're being distracted from. This is always, it's known now. It's out there. Everybody should know this by now. When they come up with these little drama stories in the industry, you are being distracted from major changes and things that's going on this planet. All these truths coming out. There's so much that we are needing to let go of in 2024. And I feel like the number one thing that's been holding us back on this planet as a collective of beautiful beings is opening our mind. We all struggle with that. Some people don't want to see outside of the box. They want to see what they want to see. They want to believe what they want to believe, and we have to allow them to be and still love them. But one thing I had to stop doing is lowering my vibe down, dumbing myself down, And I'm not saying it like dumbing myself down like I'm smarter than somebody. And no, what I mean by that, if you know, you know. Like, come on, because I shouldn't have to explain everything I say. But some people are sensitive with me. I don't know. You know, some people get sensitive with what I say. So when I'm saying dumbing myself down, it's about vibe. I'm not going to lower my vibration because you're not comfortable with me and how I view things, who I've embraced in myself. And that's how each and every one of you should be. It doesn't matter who it is. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace being different. Stepping outside of the box. Because what you have to understand, when they fall, they trying to take as many people down with them as possible. I don't get wrapped up in none of that. I am my own self. I do what I was divinely orchestrated to do. Is to help with this change. Help you really understand how beautiful and powerful you are. How you can see that once we stop, or once we open our consciousness, all these gods that people are worshiping and don't realize that you're worshiping their gods. That Bible that you're reading, do you know how many gods is in that Bible? Do you question why the book of Enoch was taken out? Do you question it? Do you pay attention to the scriptures and things in there? What they talk about, what they do to women and children? And come on, family, what, like, that don't make sense. Drinking Jesus' blood and eating his flesh. Come on, family, communion. Come on, family, come on now. Come on, come on. Think about the rituals that's been being done for so many years by you not releasing and opening your mind to why this don't make sense. And for my melanated people, y'all, I'ma say it, because y'all should know better, okay? Y'all still run around here hollering Jesus. Y'all need to do y'all research on what Jesus really means. Back in them days, there was no J. It was Y. It was Yeshua. He wasn't on no cross, didn't die on no cross, any of that. So do you want to know why he went from Yeshua, whose skin was dark as coal, hair like sheep wool? So you know what that is, right? You know who he was. You know what that beautiful melanated skin mean. So how he go from Yeshua to Jesus, Jesus, the Son. Hail Zeus. I had to sip my tea. And for those of you who are followers of Jesus, Hail Zeus, or whatever you want to say, Yeshua, I'm going to say Yeshua, okay? I don't worship any of them. I don't use them in my prayers. I don't do any of that. Because even in that book y'all read, do you read the Bible? Do you read the Bible? Or do you read the Bible? Have you really literally sat there and read the Bible, or are you stuck on those scriptures that the pastor give you? You got people that sit up there and read that Bible, and what the energy you're getting from that Bible when you're reading it, it's like a story. And y'all can't tell me you don't sit there and be like, some of this stuff just don't make no sense. They literally got story in that Bible that You beautiful spiritual beings have totally absorbed and just made it your own. You just totally absorbed your whole life into that Bible. So nothing matters but the Bible. People literally carry their Bibles around, keep them in their cars. You're under a spell. I'm just saying. Because family spell is real. That's where spirituality comes from. Spirituality teaches you things. It teaches you about spirits, your body, energy, everything connected. How we're connected. It even talks about it in the Bible. There's a lot of things that if you haven't stepped outside of the Bible, please don't debate me. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't need to have studied a whole ton of books to understand who I am within. And it has nothing to do with me sitting here talking about I'm a God. It has to do with me understanding who I am as a spiritual being, understanding how the planet works, how things work. Knowing that my mind is powerful. I create my reality. Everything is energy. What you put out is what you get back. Your thoughts. You guys ever had a moment where you thought about somebody and then they call? That's not a coincidence. It's spirit. It's spiritual. And there's nothing wicked about it. Nothing evil about it. That's just the other side of the darkness. And I'm not speaking in destruction, because each and every one of you have dark and light in you. Some people live in a darkness. They just dark, they're mean, they're destructive, they're evil. They don't want to mean nobody no good. They're selfish. You have people like that are embedded in that energy. And you have some of us who just sometimes get off balance. We all do it, family. We human. But you have to understand these things that's inside of you. I'm not even on here to bash anybody who chooses religion. That's your choice. But like I stated before, us spiritual beings, we're going to be respected. And you're not going to keep shoving certain things in our faces when we're already enlightened. I'm going to do what I can to help you. And I'm helping you because I understand how it feels. And I'm speaking because of my life, the things I've gone through, how I overcame them, how I'm still overcoming challenges within, learning how to balance my energy, learning how to keep loving myself, learning how to keep pushing, learning how to love certain people from a distance, learning how to really understand what it takes to be true to myself. And I said, family, I've really been trying to work on like responding to things. I'm working on that. That's like one of the things I'm working on, because it's kind of like some people, when you learn that some people are just set up to harvest your energy, keep you low, keep you stuck, you got to understand this stuff is real. Let me say something real quick, family, because I'm about to hit y'all with something pretty kind of little deep that y'all don't really understand right now. For those of you who do, you know, you know. This stuff gets so ugly, especially with some of these groups, these organizations, these occults, all of this stuff. The things they do to people sometimes. You got people that are on this planet, different type of species, beings, whatever, however, fallen angels, however you want to say it. Everything is an energy and spirits. That's what it is, family. That's what this whole thing boils down to. It's about the spirit you carry within you. That's what it's about. Because once that vessel tap out, your spirit is on to the next mission. There's no telling what your spirit may come back in. These are temporary. That's why it's so important to take care of the vessel, because this is a gift given to you from the Creator. Okay? I kind of lost track of what I was saying, where I was going with that. Okay. What was I about to say? Okay. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to go with the flow. It'll come back, family. I just got sidetracked. But yes, it's like right now, I had to be to the point where it doesn't matter anymore what you think or say. We don't really care. You know, if you guys are upset and you don't like the fact that the truth is being told, you refuse to do your own research to see what's really true now. A lot of things are going to be stopped and canceled out because it's enough. There's a lot of destruction. There's a lot of control. That's what I was saying with some of these groups and occults. A lot of things have been going on. People have been mind controlled. Have a lot of evil stuff has been happening. And it's enough. A lot of deception, a lot of lies. You can't believe every single thing you see on TV. The only reason why a lot of this stuff is going because some of y'all have refused to release step out of the matrix. Some of you probably never will. Some people are capped. Not knocking you, keeping it real, okay, family? I'm just saying. That's not your reality. So when you sit there and watch TV, when you absorb all this stuff you seeing with people that you don't even know, it's not your reality. That's their reality. That's their world. That's their circus. We real out here. We got real stuff going on. We got real problems. And we also got real solutions. But it's up to us to come together as one, the oneness. All these different gods people worship and all these different deities and all this stuff. You can connect directly with the Creator, the divine universe. Connect with the energy around you. Go within yourself. Love on yourself. Know how powerful you are. Understanding that. Okay? I just wanted to come through, family. I had not done a video in a while, and I wanted to come through. You know, to me, I feel like spring is New Year. Everything is beautiful and new in the spring. So I'm one of them type of, but I don't knock people who celebrate. To me personally, I feel like all of these holidays need to be wiped away, and we need to create our own holidays where we can have the same amount of energy, fun, love, lights, shopping, all of that good stuff, but have a meaning to it, because you got to understand, when we talk about spirituality, you talk about warlocks, you talk about witches, you talk about magic. This stuff has been being done on this planet to keep people, when you're celebrating these holidays, you're doing rituals. That's what that's about, family. You know, we got to understand how deep the rabbit hole goes, but some people so wrapped up into it because you're under a spell. You're hypnotized. It's like, oh no, I'm not going to let that go. Heck no, I don't want to. The kids. You know, the children, man, if we don't quit blaming these holidays on these kids, because you know how many kids grow up in poverty, homeless, and I'm speaking on all that. Children that don't even get to see a Christmas, and they not sitting up whining and crying and mad because they can't open a present on Christmas. Some of these kids don't even need no Christmas gifts the way they be acting. I'm just saying. That's the raw thing, you know. Shoot. You know, ain't no gift and bad behavior, you know. I don't know where I went with that, family. I just went there real quick. I'm just saying, we need to create our own holidays, okay? We need to create our own holidays, things that make a difference, that has a true meaning, where we can really feel good, and we're not questioning where did this holiday come from. We just believe everything that was put in front of you. But do you understand there's been different times? All the information y'all got right now in that Bible is just from a certain point in time. It don't go back no further because they don't want you to go back no further. How many people on here can really say you got ancestors? You know somebody who was on that slave ship. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I learned something too. Look up the Pangea map. A lot of these countries probably ain't even as far away as we think. They don't tell the truth. There's more than what you see on the map, but it's not for you to see because they don't want you to see. So family, I just wanted to come through with this video just to catch up with you guys. Is think about it. Oh no, it's not. It's Wisdom Wednesday, and I had to do a Wisdom Wednesday video. I'm so excited. This is a Wisdom Wednesday, and I said I'm going to get this video out. Once we understand the changes on this planet, we understand that we were given the knowledge from divine beings long eons ago. A lot of that has been taken and hidden and used for wicked. Now it's time to use it for good. And I've said that before, because it's time to use it for good. Once we can really embrace real beauty in life. Real beauty is not always about a 3D reality, worrying about what people saying, living our lives for other people, having to have the best this and name brand that, name brand this, name brand that. Now I gotta say, some of the things that I liked just so happen to be name brand, but you can get the same quality of that ain't a famous name, or somebody that you probably shouldn't be supporting anyway. I'm sorry, just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Because you're paying for a name. You think about it, family. We pay all that money for a name. Somebody else's name. You're paying them to wear they name. And you guys see all this stuff that's going on with these celebrities and these actresses and actors not getting paid, and you know, all this stuff that they're doing. Like, when at some point are we going to say, okay, why don't y'all tear all that down and restructurize it? Get these people up out of here. These wicked people who got these folks in chains and signed to these horrible contracts and things like that. These fallen angels. Let's keep it real. Okay? I need y'all to understand, family, what's going on. That's not your reality. When you get up and you walk and look in that mirror, that's your reality. I had to learn that. And I know I don't be wanting some of my friends to be like, but they know. It is nothing to be mean, because I'm not like that. I'm not bougie. I'm not stuck up. I'm just protect my energy. I'm shy. I'm an introvert. I'm an extrovert as well. I'm both, but I'm more so of an introvert. And I just protect my energy, you know? So I don't be caring to hear about the drama with the celebrities. I don't care to hear about the athletes, anything that has to do with the industry, it goes in one ear, not the other. Unless I'm watching a movie, that's all I got. Other than that, they personal lives, I just don't care to hear about it because that's their own business. And some of this stuff, you don't even know, y'all don't even know these people. Some of these people aren't even really who they are in front of you. These lives that they show you aren't even, probably most of them people probably single and don't got no kids. Y'all don't even know the depths of this stuff when you're sitting up watching and praising these celebrities. When I tell you how deep this rabbit hole goes, it goes deep. They're people battling their own darkness because of what they got going on. It doesn't matter how much how it looks to you guys. When we become hyper focused on outside things, it takes away our power. It takes away our divinity. It takes away us wanting to know who we are and pushing forward to learn who we are. And understanding that, oh, it's okay for me to not want to sit up here in these churches and give my money away to somebody who's not even telling me the truth about what he's holding in his hand up at that post or that whatever you call it. So let me keep giving you my money. Do that make sense? Let me keep giving you my money. Instead of taking that money and investing it in myself or the community or starting my own journey of trying to find the truth. Because that's what this is about. When people say him, God, he, think about it, family. The stuff I'm saying, it don't take you to go look up a book to do. It don't take any of that. It just take you opening your mind and being the reality. Like, we're straight being real. You have to really think about it right now. Okay? I'm just saying, you know, I've been there. But I'm so thankful I'm free. And in order for us to really, for this system to really be torn down and rebuilt, a lot of us who are already on this path, we have to have oneness. We have to come together. I try to stay away from anything that has to do with drama of division. I try to stay away from that, especially if it's hyped up on the news. They always got something going on where they just love just making up stuff and just being extra. You have to, these are the times where it's kind of like Judgment Day. So, and it's Judgment Day for these evil, wicked people who have been running this planet, doing a lot of things to keep people set back, keep groups of people impoverished, to keep us looking at each other sideways, talking about each other as a race, programming us, staging our hoods and putting things in the neighborhoods. Then you got your own people selling you out with these Black Boule organizations, selling out their people. You got some of them way up there too. That's where it starts, because they sell us out to help push division and separation. All of these people they got us looking up to in this history. I'm going to sip my tea. It's time for us to create our real, true reality. It's time for us to start showing healthy love for each other, healthy love for our communities, for nature, for animals. Healthy. That's what we on. Okay, family? Thank you for tuning in to my Wisdom Wednesday. I didn't realize it was Wednesday until I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday. Got it out. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate the love and the support. Like I stated, my father just passed away. So I'm working on my energy. You know, it's not like, you know, it's something you easily bounce back from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to work on my energy. My dad is definitely no longer suffering. His health was pretty bad. And this is to anybody who is going through things. One thing I learned in life on my journey is forgiveness of yourself is so important. You don't ever want to leave this planet not forgiving yourself. And I kind of felt like maybe, you know, some of our loved ones who haven't, you know, made such good choices in their lives, you know, they kind of don't really treat themselves well. And you have to forgive yourself, and forgiving yourself comes with self-love. You have to love yourself in order to forgive yourself. So this is just for anybody out there, any of you guys. Forgive yourself and love yourself no matter what. Always keep continuing to move forward to be the best version of yourself for yourself, because this is a new time. It's okay to obtain this new information that's coming out, this knowledge, family. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it, because you're going to be so happy and feel so good. You're gonna like, damn, they done did this to us this whole time, had us thinking this and thinking that, had us worshiping their God. Whew. I'm in a league of my own with a whole bunch of beautiful divine beings backing me up, beside me, and in front of me. We on some change. We on love. We on light. We on high vibration. Rising through the ashes, coming out of this dark night of the soul. This whole world been in the dark night of the soul. And a lot of this have been carrying on from generation to generation to generation with these lies. Because it only started at a certain point. Before that, y'all don't even have some I'm not gonna say y'all. You got to understand that there's things in life, we don't know everything. And people swear that Bible is everything to life. It's the answer to everybody's life. It's the answer to every single soul in this lifetime. And it's not. Okay? It's okay, family, to open your mind. There's change, and the change needs to stay. Okay? We vibing high. I'm still working on me not responding to people trying to come for me, y'all. I'm working on that. Y'all understand me? Like, I'm a passive person, okay? But at the same time, you know, sometimes people don't stop, you know. So sometimes, you know, I'll be trying to tell people, like, spiritually and mentally in my head, I'm like, you know, I'm chill, I'm cool, you know, I'm more of a loving person. So I like to get along with people. I don't like to be having problems with people. You know, I'm not like I used to be, and I'm thankful for that. But after a while, sometimes, you know, my words don't be that nice, you know. So I can cut a person with my words. And that's why sometimes I tell people, I don't say it, but I'm just like, okay, man, how long is people going, certain folks going to keep coming for you? But I'm learning sometimes I started to get flattered now on my journey, because it's, I don't even care about what people got to say about me. It's like I have so much love out there and so much support, and that's what I focus on now. I focus on the people that, and usually if people are attacking me, it's their own issues that they're battling. They either battling some jealousy, insecurities, bitterness, just mean. People are going to be mean, and and it don't got nothing to do with me or you. So we don't care, okay? But just know, sometimes if you keep poking, I'm going to poke back. And usually when I poke back, people don't like it, because you can't do that to somebody who is just not doing anything to you. That's just how it is, What we don't know don't hurt us, so I don't care. We can't go through life like that. But what I wanted to put out there real quick, family, then I'm done. This video was an hour, okay? That's a long video. I hope I didn't bore y'all. But it's so important now, being high vibrational, really embracing our children, protecting our children, understanding, all of this. Yeah, some of this music sound good, but you got to understand this music is spells. A lot of people are being put under spells. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't listen to rap. I do. I mean, I like rap. There's certain rap music, but I'm an older woman. And as I listen to some songs, I'll get into it and I'm like, oh, wait, whoa, let me go. And, we have to kind of train our minds for the change. And the change can be difficult because it's going to be a lot of things that we don't really want to let go of, that we feel like we can't live without. But we can. It's mental. It's because we're holding on to things that are upset, that material. When you have to go within and understand that, okay, why do I want to hold on to this so bad? Why can't I let it go? Why can't I look at the brighter side of things for my change? And I'm only saying this, family, for people who get my message and on that journey of change and going through things and struggling with releasing certain things. And I feel like this music nowadays is getting destructive. We just have to be careful with what we let our children listen to. That's how I feel about it, because as an adult, you can listen to what you want to listen to, but some people are not mentally mature to listen to certain music because they go out here and act crazy. And anything that's extra disrespectful and just disgusting, why are we listening to it? Especially to degrade of our women and our men, and got our men out here disrespecting the women and promoting toxic, unhealthy relationships. That's not the reality, y'all. But thank you, family, for tuning in. I want to send you guys all peace, love, and light on this beautiful, beautiful Wisdom Wednesday. Stay tuned for more, okay? And remember, stay true to yourself, okay? And life balance is within you. It's okay to open your mind. It's okay. In order for these folks to go bye-bye, we have to learn how to release these belief systems. Some of the things that are holding us stuck in our mindset, in these churches. Okay? It's about you now, family. They did enough to us. They time is up. They did enough. Now it's about us, the people, coming together, being real, with integrity, dignity, respect for each other. Okay? All right. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Sending you all peace, love, and light. This is the Mystic Healer.